A dart is an essential element that provides contour to a garment. Understanding the anatomy of a dart is vital in learning how it is sewn. A dart has two legs and a tip in which the two dart legs intersect. A common mistake when learning to sew is to assume that you've properly lined up the two dart legs when pinning. The correct way to prepare a dart for sewing is to pin baste the two dart legs together. To start, we're locking a pin into the tip of the dart, which will permit ease of motion if the legs need to be shifted. We are now lining up the tip of a pin with the dart leg on one side and then coming out on the dart leg of the other side, pivoting the pin back onto that same line and coming out on the starting side. This pin basting method will be used all the way to the tip of the dart. The technique simplified is in, out, pivot, in, out, all while ensuring that both dart legs are correctly pinned together. If you find that your pin does not come out on top of the dart leg when poked through, ease the pin back and shift the fabric ever so slightly to its correct location. It is now time to switch the direction of your pins. Pins should always run perpendicular to your sewing machine needle. It is never a good idea to sew over your pins. However, in the event that the needle comes in contact with one, the chances of it hopping over your pin are greater with them being placed perpendicularly than if the pin were running parallel. Lock the location in place by pinning through all layers of fabric and then shift the pin baste out. Our dart is ready to be sewn and both dart legs are in fact overlapping. We're starting with long thread tails. We will not backstitch the tip of the dart as it makes it bulky. Position the sewing machine needle directly into the dart tip before lowering the presser foot. Begin to sew along the visible dart leg, removing pins along the way. Accuracy in everything you sew is better than speed, and the more you do it, the faster you will get when implementing sewing techniques. We can now backstitch at the end of the dart. It is now time to hand tie the loose threads we left at the tip. Both threads are now threaded through the eye of a hand sewing needle and secured with 3 tiny stitches into the folded edge of the dart. Clip the loose threads and the thread tail is now locked away and will not shift out of place. Press with the tailor's ham to mimic the curvature of the body, and that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.